Morning.
Morning, Geshe.
Can you
Translate.
hear me, see me?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you all. I can't see your face, but
Почему-то не может нас видеть. Я пока не приняла, что я привычка, потому что не хочется быть в зале.
Now I can see you all. Because I try to use both the YouTube that Stephanie have created. So yes, I think I'm good. Yeah. So we are good to start.
Готовы начать.
Друзья, кто в вебинаре, пожалуйста, на панели инструментов найдите кнопку, которая выглядит как такой земной шар, и выберите русский, если вам нужен русский.
So the translation going to be simultaneous, isn't it? Okay, because I own the YouTube here, so that means once we start, then we are okay. Okay, so yes, hello to everyone, and I hope all of you are safe and keeping okay, even though the time is very challenging. There's a lot of conflict is happening. So yeah, so I think today here, of course, this session is very much dedicated for the offering of Lung, the oral transmission of different mantras that compiled together by Geshe Zopa for the animal liberation. So this session was inspired and requested by Ira. She and her friends been doing animal liberations, and so she encouraged it would be beneficial to offer the oral transmission. So then she have communicated with the Stephanie. So Stephanie also make available this session from YouTube to everyone. So I think it's a very meaningful session, and I'm very happy that able to offer this oral transmission to everyone. Basically, very much.
Диана, говорите, пожалуйста, в русский канал.
So very much there's no prerequisite to receive the transmissional blessing of this mantra, as long as you have a heart of compassion to benefit the well-being of others, in particularly those who are vulnerable of their lives, such as the animals, in particularly those are under victim of food chain, etc. So therefore, anyone can receive the transmission, and so the benefit, I'm sure those of you who are already practicing animal liberation, you have heard many times, read many the benefit that Geshe Zopa extensively emphasize the practice of animal liberation, in particularly conjoined with the recitations of these powerful mantras. And also there are many other texts, I don't know, in Russian and English, but in Tibetan, there are many animal liberation practice texts where there's a collection of such kind of mantras. So, and this is just one version. Even the text that compiled by Gyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche, there are few versions that I see. You know, there are some additional practice and prayers. But today I'm going to use the text that ERA have shared with me, that which they use for their practice. So I will offer the oral transmission from that text. So very much that cover the mantra of Buddha Mitupa, and then the Namgyalma long and short mantra, Lotus Pinnacle of Amo Gasapa, Amo Gabasha, then Sung of Exalted Completely Pure Light, then mantra of Kunrik and Cheresik long and short mantra, Maitreya Buddha's long and short mantra, Medicine Buddha's mantra, Stainless Pinnacle mantra, Guru Rinpoche's mantra, Green Thara mantra, Milarepa's mantra, then the mantra of Celestial Mansion. So then there's a conclusion, the verses of Tathagata's name. So yeah, and I also heard some participants here, after 1 hour, you know, they have another session of retreat going on. So I try to complete the long within 1 hour. So I will try not to talk too much at the beginning. As I mentioned before, the benefits, which is important to know the benefit of these mantras and benefit of the animal liberation practice, which you can refer to Gyabje Lama Sopa Rinpoche's various teachings on animal liberation. I think there's no more extensive than how Rinpoche inspire us with the benefit and practice of animal liberation. And Rinpoche himself is one of the living role model of, you know, who does extensive animal liberation practice and who encourage and inspire so many disciples, such as yourself, you know, who really practice this meaningful practice. In short, put ourselves in a position, in an example, if our lives are in danger and someone come and rescue our life, you know, how beneficial it would be, how enlightening would it be, you know, how liberating it would be, isn't it? So similarly, as long as a sentient being, as long as being that carry the mental factor, sentient being, then it, you know, it has the feel of fear, pain, you know, sufferings. So when you do animal liberation, you know, you offer protection from that pain, from that suffering, from that danger of life. So it's one of the supreme practice. As a practitioner of Mahayana, which is a key practice, is the compassion. So liberating, you know, to fulfill the essence practice of compassion of Mahayana is to bring benefit to others. And bringing benefit to others, one of the supreme way is saving others' life from danger, in particularly saving others' life from you know, being the victim of, you know, someone's food chain, like that. And as far as concerned with for your own benefit, by practicing animal liberation, it accumulate antidote to cure diseases. It accumulate antidotes to prolong our life, and in particularly clear unseen, you know, chemical or negative force obstacles, you know, by doing animal liberation. So like that. Then there are yeah, anyway, so like that. Then you know, these mantras, if you able to, then, you know, directly engage in, you know, saving lives of those animals in danger. But otherwise, you can use these mantra practices to liberate animal from karma, delusion, and the samsaric, samsaric suffering. So that meaning that all sentient beings need to be liberated. So that means whether they are conventionally, under the capture of others' power or not, all sentient beings are under the capture of, in the cage of samsaric contamination of karma and delusion. They're in suffering, they're in captured. So therefore, you can use these mantras to dedicate for their liberation. So that also become animal liberation. That also become liberation of all sentient beings, not just animal beings, but all sentient beings. So just simply, generating great compassion and reciting this mantra and dedicating the merit for all sentient beings, it also perform, a great degree of liberating sentient beings. Then you can also use, recite this mantra, then bless the water. Then you bring the water to pour in the ocean, or pour in the river or pond, or even pour in your water fountain outside in your garden. Then whichever animal drinks that, whichever bacteria rich of those moisture, also bring the effect of animal liberation. You can also bless grains, rice, rice, and you can bless any kind of grains with this mantra. Then you can give to the birds. You can throw in your garden, and whichever animal eats that grains, it also bring the impact of animal liberation for them to purify their karma, purify their suffering. You can also recite this mantra, and you can blow the air in the atmosphere. You can also do that. You can blow your breath to the soil. There's so many bacteria in the soil, so you can recite this mantra. You bless to the soil, so you can also do that. Then also you can bless to the foods and drink that you give to your pets. You can also blow to your own cookings for your family members. As I mentioned before, every single numberless sentient beings need to be liberated from samsara. And this powerful mantras, just the obtained mantra, the benefit you hear about medicine Buddha. So here there's so many other, as beneficial as medicine Buddha's mantra. And each of the different deities made their aspirational prayers, during their journey through Bodhisattva's path. So therefore, it is like wish-fulfilling jewel that you can keep, and you can practice this, and you can benefit, especially to animal pets, dogs and cats. For many people, encounter very tragic when they get sick, when they pass away. Then you feel, how to benefit them. And one of the best way that you can do throughout their lifetime, and especially, when they are passing away, you can focus on this mantra, and you can bless to their body. You can bless to their food. You can just recite loudly to their ears, and this can be not just kind of pacifying the suffering they're going now, but ultimately, it will pacify the entire suffering of samsara. So that's unbelievable. This is just the, what do you call, the tips of the iceberg. So it's like that. Okay, so I better do the lung. Then at the end of the lung, those of you who have other duties, please go ahead. Then we can have some more time. We come together to do some Tara practice, recitation of Tara, especially dedicating for what's going on in the world now, the war and the conflicts. It's unbelievable, heartbreaking that you see in the news. Unbelievable, heartbreaking. I'm sure many of you have cried. I cried many times just within last 2 days. It's really unbelievable suffering that people are going through, especially those innocent, especially those, women and those children, the separation from their family, unbelievable. You can imagine those who are directly, dying, hit by weapons and dying like that. And at the same time, we have think of the, the karma that commit by anger, for all the people like that. So therefore, we can dedicate some time to practice Matatara for that purpose. Then at the end, maybe we can do a few question and answers. So, yeah, who knows? Maybe all this can finish within 1 hour. Okay. Okay. So now, everyone, those of you taking refuge, then refresh your refuge in Buddha Dhamma Sangha. Or then, on the basis of that, generate altruistic motivation on the basis of understanding the samsaric situation in all sentient beings, particularly of those vulnerable animals. Yeah, like that. Then with that, I will recite a few other prayers to start the transmission. Yeah. Sangye Jodang Zoye Jonala Janju Badu Dane Jazoje Daji Zoje Sonam Ye Lola Penje Sangye Do Baraisho Sangye Jodang Zoye Jonala Janju Badu Dane Jazoje Daji Zoje Sonam Lola Penje Sangye Do Baraisho Sangye Jodang Zoye Jonala Janju Badu Dane Jazoje Daji Zoje Sonam Dola Benje Sanje Dobarai Joy Senje Damje Dewana, Deve Judan Debra Juja Senje Damje Dunga Dan Dunga Judan Dova Senje Damje Dunga Nebe Dewada Midova Senje Damje Nire Jadani Dan Deve Danyola Nebra Juro J Senje Damje Devada Deve Judan Debra Juja Senje Damje Dunga Dan Dunga Judan Dova Senje Damje Dunga Nebe Dewada Midova Senje Damje Nire Jadani Dan Deve Danyola Nebra Juro J Senje Damje Devada Deve Judan Debra Juja Senje Damje Dunga Dunga Judan Dova Senje Damje Dunga Nebe Dewada Midova Senje Damje Nire Jadani Dan Deve Danyola Nebra Juro J Tamje Dene Saje da Zamala Zome Badala de Tanya Bende Yera Jinja Bone Malu Senje Kunje Kunje de Boje Mese Chumja Mona Malu Yanda Chige Chumde Koje Ne de Jezo So Hada Mi Chebe de Mozo Chada Yi de Kuza Jude Nana Namge Kamwe Chapi Jo Namo Bhagava de Pesa Sarapama de Tada Kata Hara de Sunu de Tada Pesa de Mate de Mabe de Mabe de Mabe de Merba de Tamana de Soga Maura de Chutana de Zona Bhagava de Pesa Sarapama de Kata Hara de Sunu de Tada Pesa Mate de Mabe de Mabe de Zaman de Mabe de Merba de Tamana de Soga Maura de Chutana de Zona Bhagava de Pesa Sarapama de Tada Kata Hara de Sunu de Tada Pesa de Mate de Mabe de Mabe de Zana Mohammed Mendoza Damana Menzawa Mawarana Bishana Benze so Kunjo Sumana Sanje the Jews about the Jina about Sunni to the Ramada Sunni about some Jamaja Doge de Sheni do Dobara Joro Sashi Beje Joshi Mendo Damar of the Sheni de Jamba Sanje Shindo Mede Bubaye Dogunam Dashina Jabasho Dashi Luma Solo Judas on Jazo Gemenda Sambo so Loyalane Lama Yedon, which was on Nambo, the Javan is in and the Chinjan of those, Daji Chadamos, Debe, Tanya Bazo, Obama, with the legend. Tozo Razando was in the Loye, the Monguru, Rana Mandala. Come near Diami. So I will try to read. With a lot of breaks. Also, for some newcomers, you can get the correct pronunciation. So even though there are few, you can hear quite a different pronunciations. Some are very close to Sanskrit, some are they are Tibetan pronunciations, and some are just because of their slang. So you can hear quite a different pronunciations. So I will try my best to very much close to Sanskrit. Yeah. So those of you, if possible, if it's convenient, then please repeat after me, okay? So I will start, as I already mentioned, the name list, and those of you who have the text, you can also look at the text. So start with the Buddha Mitupa. Namo Ranna Tayaya Om Kamgani Kamgani Rodzani Rodzani Totani Totani Tasani Tasani Tatihana Tatihana Sarva Karma Parampara Nime Sarva Tata Sarva Sata Nenza Soha. Then Namjalma. Omo Namo Bhagavate Sarvatelokya Tati Vishetaya Buddhayate Nama Tayatha Om Drum 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 Shodaya Shodaya Vishodaya Vishodaya A Sama Samenta A Baba Sa Parana Gati Gagana Sava Wabishude De Abikenza Tumam Sarvatata Gada Sugada Warawatana Amita Abikekara Ma Munda Mendapade Ahara Ahara Mama Ayu Samdarani Shodaya Shodaya Bishodaya Bishodaya Gagana Sabava Bishude Unika Binzaya Parishude Sahasa Rami Sanyon Dide Sawatata Gada Awalokine Kadaparamita Paripurani Sarvatata Gada Mate Dasha Bhumitati Tide Sarvatata Gada Hridaya Aditita Adititana Aditide Mude Mude Mahamude Bezakaya Samhatana Parishude Sarvakarma Avarana Vishuddhe Tadini Vatayama Ma Ayur Vishuddhe Sarvatata Gada Samaya Aditena Aditide Om Muni Muni Mahamuni Bimuni Bimuni Mahabimuni Mati Mati Mahamati Mamati Sumati Tatata Buddhakoti Parishuddhe Vibhuta Buddhishuddhe Hehe Jaya Jaya Bejaya Bejaya Mara Mara Para Para Paraya Paraya Sarva Buddha Aditena Aditide Shuddhe Shuddhe Buddhe Buddhe Benze Benze Maha Benze Su Benze Benza Garbe Jaya Garbe Bejaya Garbe Beja Jala Garbe Bejo Bave Benza Sam Bave Benze Benzeni Benza Bawadu Mama Shariram Sarva Sata Nenza Kaya Parishuddhe Bhavatu Mesada Sarva Gati Parishuddhitsa Sarva Tatha Gachanam Samakha Samasha Savindu Buddhaya Buddhaya Siddha Siddha Bodhaya Bodhaya Bibodaya Bibodaya Mochaya Mochaya Bimochaya Bimochaya Shodaya Shodaya Bishodaya, Bishodaya, Samina, Samintena, Mozaya, Mozaya, Saminta, Rami Parishude, Sarvatata Gada, Hridaya, Atitena, Atitide, Mude Mude, Mahamude, Mahamunda, Mendapade, Soha. Om Dum Soha, Om Amita, Ayurdade Soha. Om Amide, Amito, Bhave, Amita Bitende, Amita Gate, Amito Gamini, Amita Ayurdade, Gagana, Vitikare, Sarva Lekha, Kayam Kariye Soha, Kayam Kariye Soha. Om Pema Unika Bimale Humpe. Nama Nawa Nawa Tinam Tata Gata Gam Ganam Diva Lukanam Kotini Yuta Shata Saha Sranam Om Bobori Tsari ni Tsari Mori Golitsala Bari Soha. Namo Bhagavate Sawa Durgati Parishodani Rajaya Tata Gadaya Harade Samyakam Buddhaya Tayatha Om Shodani Shodani Sarva Papam Bishodani Shuddhe Bishuddhe Sarva Karma Avarana Bishodani Soha. Namo Rana Tayaya Nama Arya Jana Sagare Berotana Yuva Ranjaya Tata Gadaya Hara Arahate Samyakam Buddhaya Nama Sarva Tata Gade Be Arhate Be Samyakam Buddhe Be Nama Arya Avalokite Sharaya Bodhisataya Mahasataya Mahakaru Nikaya Tayatha Om Dara Dara Diri Diri Duru Duru Iti Wate Chale Chale Tachale Tachale Kusume Kusume Ware Ili Mili Siti Jala Apa Naye Soha. Om Mani Peme Hum. Namo Rana Tayaya Namo Bhagavate Shakya Munaye Tata Gadaya Arhade Samya Sam Buddhaya Tayatha Om Ajide Ajide Aparajide Ajitenzaya Hara Hara Meti Avalokite Kara Kara Mahasamaya Siddhi Bara Bara Ma Bodhi Menda Bize Mara Mara Emakam Samaya Bodhi Bodhi Ma Bodhi Soha. Om Mohi Mohi Maha Mohi Soha. Om Muni Muni Mara Soha. Namo Bhagavate Beganze Guru Bendruya Prabha Rajaya Tata Gadaya Har Arhate Samyakam Buddhaya Tayatha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Ranja Samung Gade Soha. Tayatha Om Bekanze Bekanze Maha Bekanze Bekanze Ranja Samung Gade Soha. Om Nama Teya Dikanam Sarva Tata Gada, Hridaya, Garbe, Jala Jala, Dharma Dadu, Garbe, Sambara, Mama Ayu, Samshodaya, Mama Pabam, Sarva Tata Gada, Samenta, Unika, Bimale, Bishude, Hum, Bam Sam Za Soha, Hum, Benza Guru, Pema Siddhi Hum, Tare, Tutare, Ture Soha, Namo Rana Tayaya, Namo Arya, Awalokite, Sharaya, Bodhisadaya, Mahasadaya, Mahakaru Nikaya, Tayatha, Tare, Tutare, Ture, Sarva, Duktana, Tadutana, Mamatide, Zambaya, Sambaya, Mohaya, Bendaya, Hum, Pe, Sarva Duktana, Sambani, Tare Soha, Guru Hasa, Benza Sarva Siddhi Phala Hum, Bibula Garbe, Manitabe, Tata Gata, Nideshani, Mani, Sutabe, Bimale, Sagara, Gambire, Hum, Jala, Buddha, Bilokide, Guya, Aditide, Garbe Soha, Chumdende, Dishin Shaba, Dajomba, Yandaba, Zobe Sange, Rinjen Sudor Chenla, Cha Se Lo. So that's it. So we do the dedication first for the lung. Jawadi Nudo the Lama Sanjay to Unit to watch it, Yamalubati, Sala, Gubarai, Show Sashi, Peji, Medoda, Marina, the Jabadi, Sanjay to meet it to go Namdajin Lodge, Barai, Show, Ye, Tamaguru, and Mandala, Kania. Taya me Tanjus and Jerimbuch, my Japan, Javanya Banda by a Pone, Tower, my Japan, Javanya Banda by a Pone, Adonia Tower, my Japan, Javanya Banda by a Pone, Kondo Pavasher, Tower, my Japan, Javanya Banda by a Pone, Kondo Power Show. Jabe Bawajita Jamba, Kondo, somebody and Desi, the Dagunjas of Dalo, Java, the Dandam Jerabdongo. The Soja Java Tam Gala about the Daji Javets, our Degunya Sambo Cheramdo, Movara, Pamasan Jetam Jeden, and using it, Rotam Jetado, Chanju Samba Gana Sujo, the Dagunya Monam Dujich. The Dagunya Monam Dujuro, Sanjana Bachini, but you don't need a Taji and a mother, but Dado Juan, Nebara Chopin. Dado Juan, never the Jambe Power, the Kundo, somebody and this in the Takuji to Dalo, Java, the Tam Jerado, Zoche, Java, or Galanchudonga. Daji Javets our Degunya Sambo, Jerado, or I. Okay, thank you. So now, if any of you need to move on to your other activities, welcome to do so. So then, those of you, if you have some time, we can dedicate a few minutes to do recitation of the Tara mantra, which everyone is very familiar with it. And so So first, so do a short meditation on emptiness. Try to purify the self in the environment and all the rest of the other phenomena, including of the sentient being, in the understanding of emptiness. So from that empty expanse above your head, actualize very vast, beautiful lotus cushion. And on that, there's a moon disk. Very soothing, yet it's bright and infinite. Then on top of the moon disk, then there's a syllable thumb in the green color, but radiating with golden light. So very much the light form. Those of you familiar with the syllable thumb, you can visualize that. Otherwise, there's a green kind of light energy that is shining with the golden light rays, infinitely. Then from this syllable, this light energy, then miraculously arise green Tara. Many of you familiar with the green Tara image, you can visualize accordingly. If in case there are anyone who's not familiar with the green Tara image, then you just simply visualize a very beautiful goddess who is the embodiment of the numberless, past, present, future Buddhas, emanations of its activities. The goddess who carry the aspiration and the commitment to protect and liberate all sentient beings from any form of fears. There are 21, hundreds of different manifestations of Tara, but then, usually we are familiar with the 21 Tara manifestations. And within the 21 Tara, there are 8 Tara manifestation, specifically focusing on protecting beings from different form of distractions, such as calamity destructions, such as war, etc. So here, with single-pointed devotion and conviction in Mother Tara's enlightening activity, you, on behalf of rest of the other sentient beings, in particularly those who are in danger from danger of life, those humans, those animals, especially danger from weapons, fire, etc. Mother Tara to grant protection, grant protection to those who lost their family members to reunite, separate family members to reunite, grant protections and guide those who lost their road to find their way, or those who are under captured by by suppression to be free, those who overwhelmed with the anger to be pacified, especially to this period of time. We dedicate to all the world leaders, and in particular those who are in the initiative of war, for them, for their anger, for their hallucination, delusions to pacify it and actualize heart of love, compassion, altruism. Those who are suffering from cold and no shelter, no food to bring all their necessities. So you visualize here, in the expense of the emptiness, then you understand all the sentient beings, in particular of those in needs of protection. In this very moment, they all become like yourself, who carry the genuine faith and conviction in Mother Tara, who is taking refuge under Mother Tara's protection. Then you understand that through your visualization that you can able to witness infinite light rays emanate from the Mother Tara. Then along with each of the light rays carry infinite tools of protections, and also the tool of infinite assistance in the manifestations of Mother Tara, travel to the 10 directions. Then the moment light rays, you understand the light rays and the benefits are reached to each and every beings of those in needs, and instantly pacified all their sufferings and causes of sufferings, and bring blessings of peace, happiness, protection. Very much that you abide them in the state of Mother Tarahood, where there's happiness which is completely free from sufferings. So keeping that visualizations and meditation in your heart, then we recite Green Tara mantra. So while reciting, you can keep, repeat the visualization according with your your understanding of where there's a needs of your help to provide these protections, these healings. Okay. Odalai nejone damye jango le donje momong le donje. Tomo yum la jaze lo. Omoje jema lama doma la cha se lo cha za doma. Dora jo jema dura da dema so wa ge cha la la do om jo dema ham doma la cha zo cha doma dure ba mo dara jo jema dure da dema so wa ge cha la do om jo dema ham doma la cha zo cha doma dure ba mo dara jo jema dure da dema so wa ge cha la la do Omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so ha omo dare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so ha omodare dure so omodare dure so ha omodare dure so Omoja Malamadona Jado, Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General, Omoja the Mahamadona Child, the Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General. Omoja the Malamadona Child, the Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General, Omoja the Malamadona Child, the Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General. Omoja the Malamadona Child, the Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General, Omoja the Malamadona Child, the Son of the Bamadara Jews, so I get General, the Son of the Bamadara Jews. The Demazoic General Don General Dona, General of the Moment, General, the Demazoic General Don General, Zoe General Don General Dona, General of the Moment, the Demazoic General Don General Dona, General of the Moment, the Demazoic General Don General Dona, General of the Moment. So I get a lot of the Malona Chado, Son of the Moment, the Demazoic General Don General Chado, Son of the Moment. So I get a lot of the Malona Chado, Son of the Moment, so I get a lot of the Malona Chado, Son of the Moment, so I get the Malona Chado, Son of the Moment, so I get a lot of the Malona Chado, Son of the Moment, so I get a lot of the Malona Chado. Sanzado Madre Bamadara Jugasa Madre de Masoa, get a lot of Omojinde de Mahamad Child, the son of Madre Bamadara Jugasa Madre. So I get a lot of Dochola de Jesoa that the Tato company that something medal. Said, so they were in the Doda. Pomado Madrid and the Dowaji Gamal about the Zala. Yeah, so we recite Cheresi mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, specifically dedicated to those who pass away from their life, in particularly in last 49 days, in particularly in last few days during the war, during the earthquake in Indonesia. Then there are there's so many animals, bacteria and dies in floods, I think in somewhere in Queensland, having heavy floods. So there's so many natural disasters, like that. So we dedicate for them to purify the suffering of death, suffering of intermediate state, suffering of rebirth, and actualize full liberation of enlightenment. Oh, yeah, Omo mani beme hum, 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 omo mani beme, 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 omo mani. Oh yeah. So the visualized Tara miraculously dissolve into Cherezi and appear in complete the form of Cherezi. The two deities are one taste and different manifestations now to Cherezi. And then the visualizations of the light rays and the nectars and the benefits similar like before, but in the form of Cherezis. Yeah, practice. Omo mani beme hum, omo mani beme hum, omo mani beme, 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 Om 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 mani beme. Om mani beme, 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 om mani beme. Om mani beme, 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 om mani beme. Om mani beme, 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 om mani beme. Om mani beme, 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 Jawa de nyu do da chere se wan to nyu to wa che jang ma le de sala go bara sho semje ne ba chin ne ba ne do ne ta ju de ne ma ne ba ta do chung wa ne bara sho. Yeah, so then you visualize that you cultivate this strong conviction by the power of the, even though in this very conventional reality that many sentient beings, unable to accumulate interdependent causes to able to be, effectively bringing absolute liberation, as we have visualized before. Even though Buddha's blessings, Buddha's powers has no limitation, it's very much like the hook and the ring. Even there's a very strong hook, but if there's no ring, cannot lift. So the hook of Buddha's compassion, Buddha's power, Buddha's wisdom, there's no limitation. A sentient being need to create the ring, interdependent causes of the ring of virtues arisings. So, but we, as a medium, dedicatedly, condition that. We also don't have ability, together with the Buddha, don't have ability to just wash away, the sentient beings' suffering, sentient beings' karma. The sentient being, they themselves have to create a direct cause. But you need a condition, you need a trigger point, you need a condition. So what we did is we played the role of conditioning those innocent sentient beings who are completely in the darkness, from the wisdom of Dharma, virtue, etc. In particular, those there are so many beings that even though they have capability to practice Dharma, but they are in the position of completely in the ripening of the negative circumstances around them, overwhelming with the suffering. So the concentrated, the sustainable virtues is so easy to get lost. So therefore, so even though the conventional reality is like that, but the stronger the conviction that we meditate in relation to this deity yoga meditation practice, that understanding, absolute ability of the Buddha, Mother Tara and Chenrezig, and those sentient beings are definitely, liberated from all the form of sufferings, and they have actual state of Mother Tara and Chenrezig. So stronger conviction that we create during this meditation practice, the condition that we offer to the vulnerable sentient being become more effective. So that's the reason why we practice. Otherwise, we may doubt, just now we meditate that all sentient beings are liberated, but in actual fact, there's still so many sentient beings are suffering, isn't it? So there's a reason there. So now here, with the understanding of that, then now you hear, you understand that all the suffering beings, including of the war, completely end and pacified. All the negative emotions of these world leaders completely pacified, and all these people who harbor anger and hallucination are completely filled with the heart of loving kindness, compassion. Then everyone, you understand, they display the deeds of the Bodhisattva's conducts like that. Then now you visualize that the Chenrezig and the Mother Tara is, great place in your altruism, your dedication to offer benefit to the suffering sentient beings. So the Guru Mother Tara, Guru Chenrezig is so pleased, and because of that, the emanate light towards the 10 direction and bring forth of the entire numberless Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in the 10 directions, their blessings dissolve into the Mother Tara and Chenrezig. That Mother Tara and Chenrezig above your head dissolve into the light, and that dissolve from your crown and directly enter into your central chakra, where there is your consciousness, where your Buddha nature or the clear light mind reside, and the Mother Tara Chenrezig become inseparable from you. Yeah, so you understand that. You have a solid conviction in that. And now myself, Mother Tara Chenrezig, become oneness. Then you understand that from now on, all activities of yours, body, speech, and mind, going to be inseparable from the activities of Chenrezig and Mother Tara. And in particularly, you're going to use these tools of these powerful mantras of animal liberation, and you're going to liberate the karmically, bounded, sentient beings, in the infinite space, in infinite realms. So you're going to liberate them through the tools of these powerful mantras. As I mentioned at the beginning, in every opportunity, use these mantras to benefit others. So as like how Mother Tara, when she was training on the path, from the very beginning, when she was a Geshe Dawa, then Compassionate Buddha, Chenrezig, when he was Bodhisattva, at the very beginning, or before even entering into the path, how they have dedicated their entirety of their life, their energy for the well-being of numberless sentient beings. And up to today, they are benefiting, including we are one of them who have liberated us from a very ignorant being now to someone who have faith in Buddha Dharma Sangha, who value the practice of compassion and wisdom of emptiness. All these are the deeds of the Mother Tara and Chenrezig. This is how they liberate you. We are already liberated, from that ignorant state, from that lower realm of hell realm, hungry ghost realm, animal realm, up to at least this precious human rebirth. This is absolutely deeds of the compassionate Buddha Chenrezig and Mother Tara, no doubt. You see, and we will be continue to liberate stage by stage and all the way up to enlightenment. Similarly, I myself too follow the footsteps of Guru Mother Tara and Chenrezig, that I'm going to liberate in my best capability. Even while you're walking around, when you see one's ants corriding on the road, and just thinking of the safety of their life, you just put that ant onto the roadside, at the other side of, where people won't walk, the moment you see any living being, you at least remember the mantra of Mother Tara, the mantra of Om Mani Padme Hum, which everybody knows, and which is also one of the mantra of the animal liberation mantra, that you will remember to recite and dedicate that to that animal or that human being. And that's the way how I'm going to liberate them. From now on, that every time that I prepare food for my pets, cats and dogs, every time I prepare food for my family member, I'm going to recite at least Om Mani Padme Hum, and then blessed with altruistic intention and the mantra to the foods. And I'm going to liberate my family members and my pets, towards enlightenment, like that. Mm-hmm. Whenever I see water, whenever I see ocean, lakes, immediately, I remember these mantras, at least Om Mani Padme Hum and Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re Swaha. Then I will liberate the entire beings in the ocean by blessing the water with this powerful mantra. I will follow the footsteps of these bodhisattvas and Buddhas like that. From now on, even though I may not have time to go to the ocean, but I can have the ability to put a, bucket of water or bottle of water where every free time that you're going to recite these mantras and bless this water. And when I'm free, I'm going to go to the ocean or go to the river, pour this water. And that's the way how I'm going to liberate all these beings to the enlightenment. Whenever that you, unable to finish your rice, or if you have some extra grains that you're going to recite this mantra, then you're going to offer to the birds. That's how I'm going to liberate these animals, to the path to enlightenment. Then I'm from now on, I'm going to consecrate my body, speech, and mind, at least with the mantra of Chenrezig, mantra of Tara. Just by reciting, I'm naturally consecrate my body, speech, and mind. So therefore, whoever going to see me, whoever going to think of me, whoever relate to me, whatever way they relate, with anger, with attachment, they praise me, they abuse me, whatever. Whoever relate to me, my body, speech, and mind, they're going to get blessings of Chenrezig and Tara because of I myself consecrate with this powerful mantra. And this is the way how I'm going to liberate, sentient beings, gradually to the state of full enlightenment. Even when I go to the shopping mall in the crowd, I'm not going to waste my life. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to, there won't be even a moment where there's no time that I'm not liberating, sentient beings to the enlightenment. This is the way how the past Buddhas have done. And this is the way I'm going to follow the footsteps of the past Buddhas like Chenrezig and Tara, like that. Okay. So have this resolution, have very strong resolution in your heart. It's a very simple practice, but very, very powerful practice. So now you make a strong resolution and we do the dedication. I will recite some of the dedication prayers. Maybe we do the guided dedication. First we take a moment to do these commitments and resolution in our heart. So whatever merit that we accumulate individually, collectively, in the past, in present, and future, and all the merits that we have rejoiced, the merits of all the past, present, future Buddhas, Gurus, and sentient beings. May this collective merit be complete cause for numberless sentient beings to be free from oceans of samsaric suffering. It is causes karma and delusion and actualize temporary happiness after the ultimate happiness of enlightenment. May this collective merit be complete cause, this pandemic to be end straight away. May all the cure be most effective. May this collective merit be complete cause, the whatever conflicts of the war that is happening right now be complete, end instantly, and all the people and the animals who are under the danger of their life and the fear that they have from this destruction to instantly be free and gain absolute protections and actualize complete peace and friendship. May this collective merit be complete cause. All the world leaders, especially the leaders that who initiate wars, confusions, revengefulness, instantly pacify them, and all the negativities, negative emotions, and fill their heart with genuine altruistic love, compassion, and wisdom. So that the world people can able to enjoy peace and happiness. May this collective merit be complete cause. Also the leaders, the family members, leader of any organizations, and yourself who lead your life, be free from any form of negative emotions and fill the heart with loving kindness, compassion, wisdom of sadness, so that anyone in under their leadership can able to enjoy only virtues, peace, and happiness. May this collective merit be complete cause. All the good people in this world, like such as His Holiness Dalai Lama, Lama Surabhiche, all your spiritual gurus, and yourself, your family members, always enjoy good health, long life, prosperity, full of perfect virtue, dharma, then actualize all the aspirations out of full enlightenment accordingly. May this collective merit be complete cause. All the virtuous institutions, the monasteries and nunneries and dharma centers, and including of those groups that who conduct animal liberations and any form of virtues, they never do encounter any form of inner-outer obstacles. They always enjoy, they always have all the conducive conditions to practice extensively of the virtuous practices, dharma, and practice of like animal liberation, etc. Like that. May this collective merit be complete cause for each and every one of us able to live a life like how Bodhisattva Cherezik, Bodhisattva Mother Tara, when they were in the training in the path, may we too able to practice accordingly like that, and may we fulfill all the aspirations of Buddha Mother Tara, Buddha Cherezik, bringing absolute benefit of enlightenment in each and every single numberless sentient beings accordingly. We dedicate ourselves and the merit and the purpose that we dedicate all understand in the nature of emptiness, in the nature of interdependent arising. Thank you very much. Okay, so I will stop here. Thank you. And if you have any questions, we can do that. Otherwise, we can stop anytime. And thank you, Ira La. Thank you for your encouragement, for your compassion, and for your animal liberation practice. A similar goes to all the others. And thank you for Stephanie for also organizing the YouTube channel. so that more people can able to participate. So, and thanks to Diana, always become the real voice of the Dharma, especially, very kind that you've been keeping up with me. You never given up on me. So sincerely appreciate and thank you so much. I received many messages from email from Russian, students, how much they appreciate the Lojong teachings, and very much because of your stay put, never giving up. It's about almost 2 years. It's not so simple in one way. So thank you so much, and of course Anastasia and everyone and everybody, all of you who, all of us try to come together and try to be ourselves, at least in the service of sentient being in our best ability. So much rejoice and so much thank you, and all the people that who, all the people that who organize the internet, the Zoom or the YouTube, the behind the scene, that there's so many people also work. So I may have seen your face or not, may hear your name or not, but always you are deep in my heart with full of appreciation and gratitude. So thank you so much for everyone. Okay, thank you. Okay, Diana, you let me know. Okay, we can. Oh, yeah, Ira, whoever. You can stop me whenever you want.
Спасибо большое, Гешела. Нет слов, чтобы выразить нашу общую благодарность за то, что вы нам даровали эти драгоценные мантры. Диана, ты можешь меня переводить? Туджиче, Гешела. Туджиче, thank you for your... Нет, не на русский, на английский. Пожалуйста, переведи мне. Давай. Гешела, мы благодарим вас от имени всех, кто сейчас получил устную передачу, от имени всех организаторов, от имени ваших учеников за эти драгоценные учения. Спасибо вам большое. Пожалуйста, продолжайте нас обучать, оставайтесь с нами как можно дольше. У меня сейчас, я понимаю, что мне нужно сказать много слов таких. Я очень всем благодарна за то, что вы здесь. И это огромный труд, который предшествовал этому событию. Очень много усилий вложено фондом «Сохранить Тибет», фондом поддержания махаянской традиции, фондом помощи животным кошки ветром. И все эти люди ежедневно трудились для того, чтобы мы смогли с вами здесь встретиться. Много лет ежедневно трудились. И получить эти знания, пожалуйста, используйте их, следуйте наставлениям. Огромное спасибо, Гешела. Спасибо вам за то, что вы даровали нам эти могущественные практики. И мы стараемся сделать лучшее, что мы можем для того, чтобы действительно приносить пользу живым существам. Спасибо большое. Диана. Да, получилось сказать? Он точно слышал, да. Да. Спасибо, спасибо.
Спасибо. It's possible, yes, it's possible. I remember. Okay, so we can stop here?
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. Take care. Спасибо. Thank you. Take care. Please stay safe. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.
Спасибо from Australia. Thank you, sir.
Geshe Stephanie. Спасибо, Диана. Спасибо, Сергей. Спасибо всем.
Geshe
Thank you. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.